If a government has performed well enough, you should be able to say, look, this is what I'm doing, this is, or even if you haven't, if you are a new government, you should be able to say, this is what I'm bringing forward, and let people make their choices. But over the time, the political powers, the political parties have become what I count as some people thinking that it should be in their pocket. And they determine who is going to be next. And the people have given up and they don't even realize that they have a right in their palm. And because they believe all that happens is that we see people who walk in with nothing in their pockets before they became the government and then walk out to be billionaires. And nobody is questioning. So everybody thinks, okay, there's a big cake to be shared. There's a big cake of debt to be shared. We need 47 years to repay our debts as it is, and we are not developing. So realistically, if anybody goes to say, I'm going to take my share by taking 10,000 naira from that idiot who's going to steal for the next 4 years, then you are a very stupid man and a stupid woman. And what you have done is actually you have sold your future and the future of your children forever. And unfortunately, do you know the truth? Most of those who have stolen it in the past, they all come back again because they get broke. Because they never learned how to manage money and manage resources. And that's why they are spinning around and wanting to become more and more and more and more. But they are not going anywhere. They are digging a big hole of debt for everybody and for themselves. It's time we throw away all those old carpetbaggers and start again. In actual fact, my recommendation to Nigeria and particularly Ekiti is that we now have a dysfunctional system, and the system is so dysfunctional that it's like you have a phone that is not working. What do? You go back and press a reset button, return to factory setting. That's what we should do, and we should wipe off all of these people who have done. I'm not afraid to say that we should not wipe them off by killing them, but we should vote them because they have no idea about how to do anything. They cannot even manage their own lives. Because if they know how to manage their lives, they should know that it is a state that is in debt of almost 200 billion and plus shouldn't be buying luxury vehicles, shouldn't be building. You only build a civic center when you are an epitome of success. You understand? You don't build a civic center for people who cannot go there. You understand what I'm saying? A civic center is where people who are in luxury go to luxuriate, to enjoy dinners and drink wine and say we've worked hard and we've made money and we can go there and enjoy. People who are struggling and building businesses, and that's why whoever you are going to invite to be your governor, I beg Ekiti people, ask them what have they done for themselves before. Ask them where their address is. Don't vote people who will tell you I was a former this and former that in government and former this in government and former that. Ask them, if they leave the government, what are they going to live by? You understand what I'm saying? And you know, because everybody that has work and are really interested and are being able to build their lives and are Ekiti men and women, they don't show interest in politics. So I'm an aberration and I know it. And honestly, most of them do not wish me to be here. Do you understand? But the truth about it is that if some people are not doing it, who will do it? Do we have to wait until? No. The truth about it is that Ekiti is like a patient that looks almost dead, and these people are robbing his pockets, mismanaging the money in his pocket. But some of us are now saying it is time to say, let us pass breathing tubes, let us pass feeding tubes, let us set IV fluids, let us resuscitate this state. That's what we need right now. We are in a state of emergency that if we continue to slide down here, how are we going to recover from it? And if in the state of the world economy going down, which can affect anybody, you see there's a war in Ukraine and between Ukraine and Russia, and is affecting the world. If our economy, if Nigeria economy tanks, what is Ekiti going to depend on? It's time to start thinking about that. And that's the time. That's the reason why we have to make good choices now.